Pronunciation Pro.
Pronunciation Pro.
Hey Annie.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. Good to have you here.
Yeah. So
tell me a little bit about where you're at in your journey and what you're working on. And
yeah. So I recently started Pronunciation Pro, and I have a issue with like some pronunciation things. So people might some people might be able to understand the way I'm talking, but some people are not able to understand it clearly. So that's why I'm here. I'm still in module 1. I just finished the module 1. So yeah, that's
okay.
Here's what I like doing. My reading and how I am talking. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yep, I love that you came right away to the study groups too. That makes me so happy. And you volunteered to get involved, because it makes a huge difference. And I don't know if it is for everyone, but for the most part, when we do things with other people, we're more likely to stay with them and stay motivated with them. So I'm so glad when you guys show up and get involved in the community. Okay. Good. So this is what I like to do with our new folks.
Okay.
We're going to go through the 3 easy tips paragraph or passage, which, 3 easy tips. Do you remember them? Did you go through okay. So what is it?
Slow down, open your mouth, and be louder.
Yeah. Good. Perfect. Okay. So slow down, move your mouth, speak up. And so the foundation, that's just the foundation of what we're doing here. We have to stick with those 3 easy tips in all that we're doing, because it makes everything else easier and better. Okay. Especially slow down. That is huge, because we can't have time to really hear what we're sounding like and get our mouth in the right position without that. So sometimes it takes a lot of practice because we're not used to speaking slowly. So let's go ahead and go through this and practice those 3 tips. And then I'll give you direction of here's some things to pay attention to as you go through the course. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Naveen, and I am learning to speak English with an American accent. I found this great program called Pronunciation Pro, where I learn everything I need to know about English pronunciation and the American accent. As I practice these skills, I will be better understood by native English speakers and English speakers around the world. In this lesson, I am learning how to slow down so my listener has time to follow what I am saying. I am also learning to move my mouth more. I have learned that if I don't open my mouth and move it, then my listener will have to work harder to understand me. The final thing I am learning is to speak up. I know that when I speak louder, it's easier for my listener to hear what I have to say. If I use these 3 tips in my daily conversation, then I'll find more success in my interactions with native English speakers and English speakers around the world.
Okay, good. All right. So good pace, good tone. I am going to have you slow it down even more when you practice, and just because it helps bring more awareness. As you're going through the lessons, you'll start hearing English different. You'll start hearing it in a more, the little things about English. Because overall, you're doing a lot of great things. It's not like it's this huge difference between what you're doing and a native speaker's doing. It's just in those little differences. Okay. And that's where we have to get it really tune your ear and get you familiar with what those are, so you can hear them first. And then we got to do the practice and the repetition to get that to change those patterns. Okay. So here's my recommendations for you. So there's the R lessons in module 4. Well, let me go in order. So the TH lessons, for the most part, you're getting your mouth in the right position, but sometimes it's sneaking back and a little bit sounds like a D or a T. Okay. So getting that position between the teeth, it just creates more of like a friction sound instead of like what we call a stop or a pop of sound. And so it creates more of a continuous flow instead of a popping. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that TH sound. And then the R's, just getting that more like smoothed out. So do this for me. Great program.
Great program.
Yeah. So those are really great. You're going to be able to just feel that sometimes it rolls, your tongue kind of rolls a little bit with the R's and sometimes it doesn't. So with the American R's, it just doesn't roll. It's a flat, more in the back of the throat for the R's. So you'll go through that.
So that should be just great or great.
So what's happening is kind of the tongue's kind of curling up, and you want to make sure that the tongue doesn't get as involved, only the back of the tongue. So the tip of the tongue shouldn't really be involved. Sometimes I'm okay with the tongue tip kind of coming up a little bit, but we don't want it to be like rolling, the tongue tip rolling back.
Okay.
So if I was able to get close, I show you a little bit more of what's happening in your mouth. But through the lessons, you'll kind of bring more awareness to that tongue position. Okay. V's and W's. Okay. V's and W's, especially the W sound. So this is in the bonus lessons. You'll want to get really comfortable. So like words like move your mouth. That V sound has to touch the lip. Va 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 va. Move. Yeah, move. Okay. And have a little friction on the lip. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's that. And there's going to be some work on intonation a little bit because tell me your native language.
It's Indian, Hindi.
Indian, yeah. So with the Indian languages, there's a lot of like popping, kind of up and down tone to it. And with American English, it's a little bit more of like up and over the hill. So we go da 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 da, right? Whereas versus da 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 da, like that more of like up and down. So it takes a little bit of time to kind of get comfortable with it, da da da, kind of going up and coming down and going up and that kind of rhythm. But we'll go through that and you'll get more comfortable with that through the program. And you're not doing it. You've got a pretty good like up and over the hill rhythm. It's just that small little, like the last 10%, that's there. Okay. So good things happening. You're doing a lot of great things, just getting more movement with the mouth to get that precision in your pronunciation. And then as you tune your ear, you'll get it all coming together. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, and then just keep coming back and yeah,
sure.
Go ahead.
Sorry. So all these 4 sounds are in module 4? Or?
No, so this one's in module 2, and all of the other ones in between are good to help just tune the ear to what's happening in American English, and like going through word stress and sentence stress and intonation. All of those lessons are going to be throughout. So keep going in order, but just these are the ones that are really you're going to really want to spend more time practicing. Okay. That's a good question. So this is module 2. This is module 4, but in 3, there's like word stress. This is a bonus lesson. So V's and W's, you can go and jump into that right away because those are all open to you. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Excited you're here, and keep coming back so we can keep working and keeping you moving forward. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Naveen.
Your voice is important and needs to be heard. If you're ready to speak English clearly and with greater confidence, I invite you to start your free 7-day trial at pronunciationpro.com.